As part of their corporate social responsibility to Nigerian citizens, the NBM of Africa, Mpape's of Zone, distributes palliatives to widows and less privileged in Mpape and its environment to cushion the effect of the economic hardship that is radiating on the citizenry. Chukwudi Gordon, President NBM of Africa, Abuja Zone, shed more light on the reason for the event and advised other corporate organizations to emulate their gesture and have widows and less privileged in mind, as it is their duty for the betterment of the country.
This is part of our social corporate responsibility to make sure that the less privileged get to understand that love is sharing. That's why we say, you see our logo, we said NBM is sharing. This is just our way of showing love to the less privileged. This is what we do all over the world. This is what we do as an organization. And we call upon other non-governmental organizations, other well-meaning organizations to make sure that we undertake such corporate responsibilities to make sure that things go around. You have more than enough, you share. You tax yourself, you sacrifice, and make sure that people are hungry, people are dying, people need this kind of help. On the part of the government, of course, I'm sure they are trying their best based on the situation of things, but more needs to be done. More economic policies, food, we should invest so much in agriculture. People are hungry, the price of things have become so high that people can hardly feed. So we need to invest more in agriculture. We need to dedicate more of the budget into agriculture and make sure that there is food in the country.
Other members of the organization shared their opinions towards throwing a helping hands to the less privileged and also gave advice to the government.
It is our core value to impart in our community where we reside. And we also use this avenue to call on other NGOs to kindly key into this, because we cannot leave everything for our government to handle, like more or less like the country where we find ourselves, our dear country Nigeria. So we employ on other NGOs to key into this so that we can assist ourselves in which any way that we can. Because as an Africans, one of our connectivity is love, and that is what we are here today for. We cannot leave everything for the government. The government are trying much as possible to make sure that yes, every affair in the country is working perfectly. But in as much as that, we as Africans, we are brothers, there is that tendency for we to show ourselves love as little we can, in order to make sure that yes, the love come together and connect together as one.
This is a kind gesture from us, giving back to the society. Today we've deemed it fit to give back to the society by giving to the widows. That's those women that are married and their husbands are late. And they are finding it difficult to take care of themselves. Even talk more of taking care of the children that are left behind by the late husband. NBM is trying to, reduce and mitigate this excess poverty and hardship in this country by giving this alms giving back to the society. We cannot leave everything for the government, in the hands of the government to handle. Whichever way we can. This is just a short-term relief of hardship and poverty, not a long-term one. It's not going to solve the problem of these people. So we still expect the government to do more. But other organizations should deem it fit. If we have 100 organizations and 100 organizations are doing this, I feel we'll be able to save and solve more problems.
What you see today is not a new thing to us, because it's something that even leaders in our club have been doing before our time. So one of the basic banes, or one of the issues we have in Africa, is knowledge transfer, wealth and knowledge transfer. And that is why things like this need to be taught to our kids. They need to understand that if you have much, give to your brother who don't have. It is very simple. Make the world a better place. Share love. The government is doing their best, but we have the best brains that can offer strategies. Look at what is happening. All these men can be industrialized. They're not handicapped. They can do a lot of things. Teach them tailoring. Teach them. We are losing so many African tradition and culture. Those basket making that you use palm fronts to do. If crafting, all these people, they can do it. If government can only direct her policies into the grassroots system, it will benefit the masses.
I have known them for a long time. I've known they have done one or two things before. I've seen them gone to primary schools before to give uniforms, to give books, to give shoes. I was still part of it. So the young men are trying. They are helping the society, they are helping the less privileged. Today they are helping widows. So I think God will bless them. People should tread the ways, should emulate these young men. They should emulate them, because we have people that have money in the society. They are not thinking of the widows, they are not thinking of the less privileged.